This is the Raw Life Health Show. Raw Life, brighten up your life.
Hello everybody, it's Paul Neeson with the Raw Life Health Show, and I got up and I'm about to juice. Now I fasted yesterday and I did some juice yesterday, I juice fasted, and today I'm eating. But when I start eating, the days I eat, I want to make sure I start my day off with a nice fresh juice. It gets the greens in my body, it wakes my system up. I'm not just going and eating a lot of food right after a day of fasting. It's a big problem when people fast. When they start eating, they eat way too much. So I want to kind of control what I eat. So I'm going to make a juice, and I just want to give you all a tip of my juicing and just organization. So the first thing I have here is I have 7 carrots. And that's just, I've distinguished how much juice I need to make to get a certain amount of juice each morning. And so I have, my refrigerator is very organized here, and I have my carrots right here. And then I open this drawer up, and I have my celery. So I have celery, I have carrots, and then in this drawer right here, I have my beets. These are 3 of my favorite things to juice on a regular basis. And then I have some ginger. So I'm going to take this here, put these in front of my juicer. So carrots, ginger, celery, and beets. And when I do the beets, I do the beet greens, as I was saying. So the beet greens are a great way to get greens in your diet. So I do the beet beans as well. Now come outside with me and I'll show you the secret ingredients to my juices. Okay, right outside my window here, I have a moringa tree. And off this moringa tree, I can just grab me 2 branches here, and this tree grows great, and this is moringa, and I will put this in my juice. Now I do sell moringa powder on my website at rawlife.com if you don't have your own tree, but this is powerful stuff, this moringa. So I have my moringa here, and right under the moringa tree, I have this tree here. This is called a katuk tree, and I usually just throw this in salad, but today I'll put a little bit in my juice. This is very high in protein. So come along with me here. Let me show you one more thing we're going to get before we make our juice today. So it's very important to make sure that you're getting your greens in your diet. And I do eat a good amount of fruit, but I balance it out with the greens. So come on, follow me here. And these here are collards. So I'm going to take a couple of collard leaves here. Let's take 3 collard leaves, okay? And then I got my greens. So there's my greens. Other than my beet greens, I got these greens for my diet as well. And then we'll come here, and now I'm going to start juicing. And that's the way I like to start off my day. I got my juice. When I'm fasting, I usually don't juice until late afternoon or evening, if I juice at all. I go the whole morning on just water. And then in the afternoon or evening, I might juice. If I can go the whole day, if I get to bed early, I end up doing water the whole day. Some days I don't even do water, I do a dry fast. But the days I eat, I like to start off with a juice. So I still juice the days I eat. And now, I'm just going to come in my house here, and I'm going to make myself delicious juice in my juicer. So I got everything I'm going to juice right here. I'm going to get the juicer rolling, and that's it. So, if you have any comments or questions, post them below the video. Different ways to do it, different people, different ways. When I lived in New York, I couldn't go in my yard, so I'd have to go to the health food store. And then, of course, we got the wonderful moringa powder that I use. If I didn't have moringa tree, I would use this. You can get this at rawlife.com. And that's the way we flow at the Raw Life Health Show. Okay, there's my daughter Noah. She's making me a juice today. And here we got the carrots, the beets, the beet greens, the collards, everything we said we have. And Noah's doing that. This is the Green Star Tri-Best, the Green Star Pro Juicer. You like juicing, Noah?
Yeah, it's really fun, and the best part is drinking it. It's so sweet.
Yes.
But it's all about what you put in it.
Healthy.
Yeah.
see how dry this pulp is? That's why I like to use this particular juicer. In a lot of juices, the pulp is wet, meaning a lot of the juice is still in the pulp. But in this juicer, it's dry. That means it's doing a great job juicing all the fruits and vegetables that are in there. And our juice is doing a great job there.
Thanks.
The juicer and the juicer.
The juicer, the juicage, and the juicer.
Yeah.
For the juice.
And then I always use a strainer for my juices. So I'm going to use this strainer. Even though this has a strainer in it and it's doing great, and all juices have strainers, still, they don't get everything. So you're always best using another juicer. Another strainer. So I have my Vitamix Craft here. I'm going to put the strainer right on top of it and pour the juice right through there. And that'll strain out anything that's not missing. And some people might say, well, why do you strain the juice? And I strain the juice because I want juice. I don't want blended food. If the fiber's still in there, you're drinking a blended food. You're not drinking a food. And if I want blended food, I'll just put food in my Vitamix and blend it up, which I do sometimes. But I like to start my days off with a fresh juice. So that's why I want everything out of it possible, fiber-wise. Alright, so I'm putting the juice slowly through the strainer. And the juice is actually going into the Vitamix Craft. And any pulp left over will be going into the strainer. So you see there's the juice. Now this juice is going to get more than most juices out there. And there's just a little foam left over, not much at all. And we got our fresh juice to start off with.
Can I have a little?
Sure.
Yay.
Sure. My daughter loves to get some fresh juice as well. Alrighty. We are good to go. So there is our fresh juice we're going to have this morning. So we're going to get a cup for me and then a cup for my amazing juicing daughter. So there's that. Now if you want a little sweetie, you can put an apple in it. If you don't want it as sweet, instead of the carrots, you can put cucumbers. And that makes a difference. So there you go. Now it's a little red from the beets, so be careful when you go to the bathroom and you see red. It's not blood, it's beets. All right, everybody, bon appetit, as they say. Enjoy your juice, I guess. And until then, have a great day and a great raw life.
Nature's wealth, good for your health. This is the Raw Life Health Show. Raw Life, brighten up your life.